Nice.
I love Jimmy.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the We Love Gaming podcast. This is episode 75. I'm your host, Golly Sovereign. And of course, I got my co hosts with me, Mark Araya and Sir Knight. What's good, fellas? How y'all doing?
Yo, what's up, guys? Doing good. How you guys doing?
I'm
Doing good, man.
Doing good.
Yeah, man. Just another week, just pushing some stuff out, trying to get everything set up in the room and stuff like that. I got the controller in the background, just a little piece, but I'm
Oh yeah, I
still
see.
working
That's
on it.
what
You
that
see it?
is.
You thieve
Okay,
it?
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting
You're
it set
funny.
up, man. So I just got to finish that top, and then I'll be straight, bro.
Nice.
But yeah,
Nice, bro.
man.
Can't wait to check that out.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do like a little tour or whatever, check it out and stuff. But yeah. So we are definitely here to talk about some games. We are not, however, going to talk about what we've been playing. We might do that after the show or whatever. We're gonna try to see if we can compress this down to like an hour or whatnot. Folks got work and shit, so you know how it goes. But yeah, I guess we're gonna skip the quick shots also. We're gonna just head straight into the topic, right? We got a couple of things to talk about. One of the biggest things supposedly was the state of play, right? That's what we all been waiting for. That's what we've been trying to, we've been sitting there trying to throw some shit at the wall, see if anything stuck, to see if we had any good predictions or whatnot for the state of play. So let's see the video. You got the video for us, right?
Yeah. Let me see. Should be sharing. I think you might have to approve it or
Yep.
something. There we go.
I'll get it right there.
Nice.
Well, before we begin though, before we even start, I just want to get what did you guys think of the show in general? What was your impression of the show?
Margaret, you go first, bro.
So I think we briefly, I guess, talked about it last week. Was any big games going to be here? Was there any going to be, secret bangers coming out? And we were all saying probably not. And I think we kind of hit the nail on the head there. There wasn't anything that was breathtaking. It was very mediocre, in my opinion. I feel like it started off good with that Let It Die game. I like multiplayer kind of games, so that was up my alley. But after that, to me, it kind of was a letdown. But that's just kind of my opinion. What do you think, Sir Knight?
I thought this was horrendous. I thought this was a shit-tacular.
Shit-tacular. Yeah.
This was bad. This was really bad to me, dude. This was terrible. I was falling asleep during this thing. I thought this was bad. Really bad. There was nothing redeeming about it at all, in my opinion. I don't even know why Sony did this. I thought they would have been better out. I wasn't even expecting this state of play. We already knew their next big game is coming in February.
Right.
So I'm kind of fine. I'm okay. I don't need to be, given anything. I'll be here in February. I'm ready to go when you guys are ready to go. I don't know why they felt they had to do this. And I just thought they just hurt themselves with this because this was just bad. Everything was really bad.
All right,
so Bug Snacks wasn't enough for you guys? Big Snacks?
Why are they even resurrecting that junk?
You said resurrecting. It wasn't dead yet.
Dude, yeah, it was. What are you talking about?
I think people were still playing that thing.
No one's playing that game, dude. Give me a break.
All right, so coming into this off bat, right? I mean, like you said, right? We didn't even know that there was gonna be a state of play until they literally announced it, and it's oh, okay, well, there's not really much to show because I don't think there's anything really coming in at the end of this year. They've already showed Kenna, and I don't think there's anything else scheduled for November or December. I think this is a pretty docile rest of the year for as far as PlayStation is concerned. But then I said, okay, well, we said that there was going to probably be just nothing but indies or whatever. So I named off a couple, the Little Devil Within or whatever, might have been one, but other stuff. So I mean, definitely, could they have just put this on the PlayStation blog? Yes, they could have just very well just put all of the little trailers on the PlayStation blog, and it would have been cool. But because I wasn't expecting much from it, I also wasn't really like, looking for any, surprise drops or anything like that. So
Yeah, but for me, like the state of play it's a big deal. Like these are the things where you're kind of like really tooting your horn. Um, like you mentioned, Stone, like a PlayStation blog is for like this kind of stuff. Like I don't want them to be like it's not like the boy cried wolf, but it's like in a similar sense, like the the more bad state of plays you have, the less and less hype they'll get.
yeah,
So
that's true. But
you need to save banger stuff for the state of play, so you really build hype. You can't build hype and then show us a stinker like this. This was bad.
But I also think that you're kind of mixing up like the PlayStation Showcase
No,
and then this
I'm
like
not.
state of play. Because the
No, I'm
showcase
not.
that they showed not too long ago had mad bangers. But if you recall, a lot of the state of plays have just been like BS updates, like, telling us about games that we already knew about. You know what I mean? Like multiple times.
Nah,
So, I
dude.
mean,
Like when they did the state of play for Ratchet, I was hyped for that because I wanted to see actual full length gameplay of Ratchet. When they showed the state of play for Deathloop, I was mad hyped about that. All those were bangers to me. Yeah, they weren't
but I
as
think that's also
bangerific.
because of the games that you wanted to see, though, right?
No, but those are the games that we all want to see. These are the exclusives. These are the first party titles that we are pumped to see. I am not pumped to see the little devil inside. That's a blog game. Like, okay, show me that. Let me know about it. But you're gonna showcase that? Like that was just that's the state of plays are bigger than that. That's my opinion. I'm not saying that the events, the showcase things are bigger than state of plays, but the state of plays are bigger than the little devil inside. Like the state
Yeah.
of plays are bigger than that. And I'm sorry, this was unnecessary. I think this hurt the state of play brand more than it helps.
Yeah, I agree with you, Sir Knight. I would say that most state of plays at least have one banger or one game that you weren't maybe expecting. And this game was just a bunch of games that no one cared about. So I agree with you completely. I feel like this
I'm
kinda,
not gonna agree with you with the games that no one cared about, because I did
sorry,
want to see Little Devil Within, and I was stoked about the first game that they showed. So
yeah,
but
I'll
I
give you
mean,
that. But I
I'll
was
definitely
left.
give it to you that it was not like up to previous state of plays pars, especially if you're comparing them to like showing us a full showcase of like Deathloop or
Well,
showing us
I
more
think
in depth about Kenna and stuff like that.
I think what
I
Mark
agree with that.
I think what Mark means by no one cares about is it's not newsworthy.
Yeah,
Like no one's clicking on a news article in any major capacity to read about the little devil inside. But they are if it's the brand new Deathloop trailer. Like no one's seen the full gameplay of that. They are if it's Ratchet and Clank, these big AAA games that people are really pumped to see. I think he's right. Like really, no one cares about Little Devil Inside to really any big degree. Like we're talking about degrees of care. Like
Yo, what's good,
like it's just really
Arachnid?
not. It's not a game that you center. I mean, and we'll get to it too. We'll talk about it, but I
Yeah,
just
go ahead
think
and
that
play
this
it.
was a mess up, dude. I was really upset because, like Mark said, I was expecting at least something to impress me. Not just impress me, I shouldn't say that, but something to excite me that
yeah,
we hadn't really seen a lot of yet.
yeah. I feel like
Even
this.
more Horizon footage would have got me much more excited. I think like now from moving forward until they redeem themselves again, when a state of play comes, I'm gonna be like, oh, this could just be bad. I don't know if it's gonna be good. Like it could just be bad now. I'm not sure. They throw that whole excitement into a loop now.
So I think Sony at the time of the state of play going live, I think they had about like 187K viewers or whatever in there. So do you think it'll reduce like greatly because of this, like on the next state of play, or you think people are still gonna flock to it?
I
That
think
has
speaking
that
of our,
has I don't think that has anything that doesn't answer anything of what my point is. I could still watch a state of play and still not be excited for it.
Well, I mean, if
yeah,
you're not really excited about something, right, you might not catch it like when it's going live. You might just catch it like how you did later on in the day or something like that.
I don't think that that's a determination on whether or not I would watch it live or not.
Hmm.
I could still be unexcited, but still want to know what they might show, but my excitement level will be waned. It'll be less.
Okay. All right. So play the video. Let's talk about the first game that they had on there. Yeah, you're not gonna hear no sound because we're not trying to get clipped.
I'm just like, even this, like they start off
with
this is what
Deathverse,
they
guys.
start with.
So when I saw this, when I first saw this, I was looking at this and I'm like, damn, what is this? It feels familiar. Like a lot of the movement and stuff like that seemed really familiar. And I was like, this really feels like Let It Die. Like when I was looking at this. And then you started watching some of the stuff and it looked like, like gore-tastic kills and different shit like that. It just looked more up to date. I mean, Let It Die is like, I think it just hit its 5-year anniversary last month. So, and I was playing it, last month, and I was thinking and telling Brahms, because he played it too, was that, damn, dude, I'm looking for like Let It Die 2. Like they need to just like shut this shit down and just work on it too or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't give you any. I don't think any Let It Die fan wanted.
Yeah,
I think Let It Die fans wanted to.
Well, this is different. This is way different. At least what they showcased. I don't know exactly what this is. So I definitely want to see more from it and find out what the hell it actually is, because I'm excited for a Let It Die.
This isn't Let It Die.
Another Let It
Die game. This looks like a battle royale. This looks like a
this is
game.
Deathverse, which is Let It Die.
Dude, look at
it literally says Deathverse Let It Die.
Yeah, so pretty much to me, this reminded me kind of Spellbreak with better animations. Spellbreak was a pretty cool, battle royale game where you got to use spells and abilities, and I feel like it has cool spells and abilities, but with better melee than
weapons.
Yeah. So you can. In the trailer they said you could upgrade your weapons. It was cool. People were like getting critical hits on people. 999. It looked like they're executing them or something.
Yeah.
I thought the animations were really solid. This is clearly a free to play game in my opinion.
I think it would be, because I mean the last one was. I don't see them going to like charge people to play like the next thing within the Let It Die universe.
Yeah,
but isn't this a huge disappointment to you, Sam?
No, because I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, if we talk about like all of the contact that you have with other players, characters and stuff like that, this could almost be just like that. That might be an NPC, another person's character getting played as an AI or whatever, and you're going through a map. I don't even know exactly what it is. I don't recall if it said anything about it being like a battle royale or anything like that.
Yeah, it's clearly a battle royale from the footage.
I think so too.
I think that it's going to be free, and they're going to charge you for skins and cosmetics. So we're getting yet another battle royale. We have tons of those.
Pause on that shit.
This is just Fortnite, man.
I don't see enough difference. I don't know. I don't see anything new here. So I was excited for a multiplayer game, but at the end of the day, the trailer didn't really show me anything different than any other battle royales. It didn't tell me how many players are for the map. It was just, I was kind of left scratching my head. The graphics are good and the animations are fantastic, but other than that, I was kind of just left kind of scratching my head here.
Like I'm just saying, like, if I'm waiting for the next Dark Souls to come out, and it's been many years, and then this is what From Software shows me as a battle royale, I would be so pissed. Like, because that's not what, in my mind, Dark Souls is.
Yeah, it's a polar opposite.
It's polar opposite. So this doesn't
far away.
This would piss me off. I mean, I don't know. I just thought this would piss off Let It Die fans, because this would be, in my mind, the exact opposite of what people are expecting.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different from the original Let It Die, but I don't know. I still would give it a semi chance, depending on how they did this, this battle royale looking game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's probably not tower climbing, but I don't know exactly how it's gonna play. So I would at least download this and give it a shot, unless I just fully saw more gameplay, and it's like you're going into a match and then you having to do this and that and stuff like that, then that shit would be, yeah, I wouldn't play it at that point. But
I just think that that's the mentality of someone who isn't who wouldn't know what this game is.
Yo, what's good, Brahms?
I'll try it. I'll step in and give it a shot. But if I was a Let It Die fan, I would want a second one. I would not want this.
So Brahms is in the comments right now, and he was the one that was playing Let It Die. That's the one I convinced to give it a try, and he really enjoyed it. He said he's willing to give the Battle Royale a try or whatever to see how it is. I mean, obviously the Battle Royale's got to play like Let It Die in order for it to be any kind of like appealing to somebody who's enjoyed the previous Let It Die. But I mean, because you got tons of guys that was on the map as you went through, and you had to kill them all and stuff like that. If all these people happen to be controlled by other people, it might still be fun. But I mean, you got to definitely have like all of the different weapons, schematics, and stuff like that. All of that type of shit. Like you got to have that stuff in the game in order for it to be, just as enjoyable. But if it ends up being just like another damn, Fortnite or something, then yeah, it's not gonna last long in my book.
Well, yeah, and that's a bummer for you because this is what they've been working on. So good luck till you get Let It Die 2. I mean, that's even further away. I mean,
I feel like they would definitely go to like try to find Let It Die 2 like immediately if this tanked and nobody was downloading this shit.
It takes time to develop a whole other game, man. Like this is what they've been spending their time on. You're years away, in my opinion. Like I'm just thinking like if this is how I think the attitude you have is like how I would feel about like a Call of Duty. Like, yeah, I enjoy playing Call of Duty, and let's say Call of Duty decided to come out with like a BR only game. I would be like, oh, okay, well, I'll try it out. But if I'm like a really big fan, like I am with Dark Souls, this would piss me off. So it's like I thought you were like a really big fan and would really be excited to see a Let It Die 2, and then you see this, you're like, oh shit, man, this is what we get. I'm waiting for.
Well, not everybody's.
You're like, you don't care.
Not everybody's gonna take it the same way as you. Not everybody is gonna take it like you handed me, sour milk or something like that. You know what I mean? They haven't pissed in my Cheerios yet. They've handed me a bowl. I don't know what they've done with the bowl yet. So I don't know if they've pissed in my bowl yet. You just assuming that they've already pissed in your bowl of Cheerios. Like I have to get the game and play the game, or at least see a whole lot more than this little minute and a half trailer or whatever, to know if I'm going to really hate it or not.
Well, I just think it's obvious what it is. I mean, okay, whatever.
Yeah, but you got to play it. You know what I'm saying? Like if Call of Duty decided to do something totally different.
I would not be happy if I got a Dark Souls Battle Royale game. I would be really upset by that when I'm waiting for a sequel to the game that I really like.
Hey, Ray, I know you'd be upset, but honestly, awesome. I think that would be the most fire BR out. That shit would be dope.
It might be kind of crazy.
I get your point, but
throw some little random ads in there or something. It might be tough.
That might be kind of cool.
You might just crack something, man.
That might be kind
there
of
was
cool.
Always
I get
haters,
your point 100%,
for sure.
Dude.
In both matters of the way. But yeah,
like,
so the next
if you're waiting for the next World of Warcraft game and all of a sudden it comes out to be an arena shooter, you're like, dude, I'm waiting for World of Warcraft 2. That was
like, you mean like the one that's out now?
No.
It's World like when you're waiting for the next Diablo, and then there's a Diablo mobile game. You're like, I don't want no freaking mobile gacha.
That was definitely you.
And that's how it was when they, But no, I get your point completely. We're waiting.
I'm not hating Let It Die. Like, I don't know if Brahms is saying I'm hating. I'm not hating Let It Die.
Nah, he's talking about you hating it, but there's in the game the AIs, the dudes that are running around are called haters.
Oh, gotcha.
In the game.
Gotcha.
So this next game right here, we are OFK. Like the fuck? Like since when do bands like put their propaganda on the game?
Not actual gameplay, captured on PC. I love when I see that. That's for sure. That's a good way to start the trailer.
This looks like a Switch game to me.
Captured on PC.
Not actual gameplay, guys. Just
why would you ever showcase this, man? It's like this is so crazy.
I think this band had to pay for this, right? Like this is what they used all of their rollout money on.
So is that what State of Play is now? It's just an ad. It's just a purchase a slot.
Well, I mean, PlayStation been doing random shit to get more money.
It was like I thought Sony was like choosing what they wanted to show to promote their brand, not just selling slots.
Hey, I don't know, cause I mean this feels like those other two games. What was it? The strange colors
Whoa.
or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not my
yeah,
type of
totally.
game. And then that you
But
remember the one where it was
you're
like
talking
the
about,
lava something, the high school or something like that.
you
That
know,
shit.
that has,
It's like
yeah,
this.
Volcano High. You know,
Yeah,
that
yeah. There
hasn't
you
shown
go.
its face since then.
I think
But
that bitch
then
already
I
released
feel like this is the same thing, right? Like this is the same exact kind of
our style.
EOS.
Yeah.
This is just one of those narrative games. Like you either like the theme or you don't. You know.
I think
And
you gotta like the people to play this shit. Like
yeah,
I don't see nobody just off rip, just like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. We are OFK, yeah. Like
yeah,
I'm okay. I'll
yeah,
play
man.
this. Like,
So
I don't see
though,
none of this. Nobody playing this shit. You gotta
yeah.
know
So
who OFK is.
I had to look up what this shit was. You know, so it's a group of people, and they moved to LA, Hollywood. They're trying to make it big. You know, they're trying to be the next pop sensation
And
band.
they made a fucking game. Yeah, that's how
And
you do it.
you know, you play through their story. It's 5 episodes, so maybe it depends on what kind of mechanics are in this game. But just looking at the trailer, I was like, this is gonna have to be a freebie for me to play.
Stop the cap. You know? Stop the cap. You're not about to play this game, Mark. Quit bullshitting, bro. You're not about to waste no time downloading this shit, man.
All right, no, I'm not. But if it's free, then I'll add it to the catalog. I'll add it to
Hell
my
no,
library.
I'm not adding this shit.
Add it to my library.
I'm not even adding this one. Don't even waste my PS5 free game for a month.
It could be easy platinum. Who knows? If it's an easy platinum free game, my wife might want to play it.
I would be remiss to make this my first platinum trophy. This is not it.
You barely have time to play a banger. Dude, Mark, you barely have time to play a banger like Deathloop. And you're gonna be playing this, dude? No, you're not.
Nah. All right, let me rephrase. All right, let me rephrase, guys. Let me rephrase. I'm gonna add this to my cart and forget about it.
That's right. That's what we're all gonna do, man.
I'm not gonna add it to my cart though.
So let's just move on. Honestly, you're right, Ray. Let's just
you're not gonna click the add to library if it's PlayStation Plus? Yeah, you would, golly.
Nah, hell no, dude. Not this, bro.
Golly,
I'm not wasting my library space with this trash.
It's not. You're not wasting library space. It's infinite space in your library.
I gotta scroll past another bullshit game to get to something I want. No. This ain't it. They could miss me with this shit.
Dude, and just like it's crazy because like this state of play doesn't get any better.
This is what you're talking about. This was the coup de grace right here, bro.
Here it is, man.
Hey,
that's what we all been waiting
snacks,
for.
Man. I was like, damn, when am I going to play that first
captured
PS5
on PS5
game that
guys?
they gave us?
Guys, this is captured on PS5.
Yeah, because it's legit like that. That's how they're giving it up off rip.
I could not believe when I saw this game pop on the screen. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
As soon as I saw this, I was like, "Oh, damn!
Celery monster.
Now I have a reason to go and actually play Bug Snacks." I was like, "This is it right here." They got the new update and shit. Like, it's gonna be mad stuff to do. I'm gonna have plenty of hours in this, man.
Go have it, man. Go enjoy it.
I'm about to get pretzel faced and all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a burger, man.
I'm about to have all my little guys with hats and everything, dude.
It's a Kiwi, dude.
I cannot believe. I
feel like this is the knockoff Pokemon right here.
I feel like this is Pokemon Snap, bro.
Well, I'm just saying,
this
like
is
the
knockoff Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, this is more like Pokemon Snap, but at the same time, it's worse because you have to work extra hard to get those pictures, dude.
Brahms, they letting you build houses, bro. You like building stuff, man. Mark, you like building stuff too, bro.
Yeah, man. But like I said, man, I'm strapped on time. This game, if it's not a 10 out of 10, sorry.
Didn't this get 10?
I was shocked when I saw them reveal this game on the State of Play again. I was like, are you kidding me? This is when you know PlayStation just got nothing in the tank, man.
I feel like
this is worse than running on fumes.
I feel like they basically have a State of Play every month, right? So I figured like they're like, okay, we gotta have this State of Play. It's almost the end of October. You know what? Let's just throw this shit out here. Let's fill in these little slots, and then and we'll move on. We'll have some banger stuff maybe next month or something like that.
Hey, so this is a free update at least. So 2 of the things we saw so far are free. Hey, 2 of the things we saw so far are freebies. Just keep that in mind,
Yeah, the Bug Snacks is free, and then what else was free?
Gotta let it die. It's free guaranteed. I bet you $1 million.
OFK better be fucking free.
This is all free, I think.
I feel like this is just throwaway stuff, dude.
Yeah, right now it better all.
You don't need a State of Play for free stuff. People.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is so bad. Like, and they have a hard time even giving this stuff away. This is what they got us all excited for. Come on,
man. You can have yourself a mansion, and then you can put all your little worker characters out on the second floor, man.
Oh, this is another. I know people play this one though. Like I
so
don't.
yeah, this
but I
captured
do know
on PS5.
play this one.
Captured on
Friday
PS5.
night at Freddy's or some shit like that. What is this? 5 Nights at Freddy's.
5 Nights at Freddy's. I know that people do play this, but
so all right,
this is still just as dead to me as the last game.
Yeah, but this one seemed. It kind of interested me a tiny bit, only for the fact that it looked like you had like a mech or something like that you were getting in, and that you were running around in or whatever.
Well, these are all animatronics. You're probably in an animatronic, is what you're probably in.
Right. So it looked like you just put one in on the suit to kind of blend in with the creatures running around. And then they have to, if they detect that you're an actual person on the inside, they'll attack you or something like that. So I'm not sure what this is. This might be, I feel like this would be something that would be better if you were playing with like a couple of people or something like that.
Yeah.
And there was like a shit ton of animatronics, and then, you had to like kill the other ones who were actual people.
It's kind of a cool idea for an Among Us.
No, that one comes up next.
No, I'm saying what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the animatronics is a real human, not a robot, and like you're trying to find the imposter or whatever.
Right.
Like in a 5 Nights at Freddy skin would be.
Oh cool. Yeah. So it's got like a lot of horror aspects or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like what you're proposing, I think would be a cool Among Us. But I already think the Among Us games are getting played out.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're seeing that one if we can. As soon as we get past this one, I think that's the next one that comes up.
But I think this game. I think this game has obviously.
You think this is worthy of the opening?
Because this
is more
was
opening
first.
Than that Let It Die Battle Royale. This at least looks. This is at least popular. I know people play Let It Die, but Friday Night at Freddy's is pretty darn popular.
Yeah, I believe this was first like announced 2 years ago. In 2019, so at least this has been a while since anyone has heard anything about this game,
and that looked like exactly like what I would expect a sequel to be, like the same thing,
just an expansion or whatever.
Yeah, just what we've been playing, like because you're looking forward to playing the next iteration.
Yeah,
this here is probably
Death's Door, right?
This is my favorite game of the year, probably until Deathloop, but Deathloop hasn't entirely shattered like this game's chance at being my favorite game this year.
But you haven't played this yet, right?
Love this.
It's not out yet, right?
I beat this game.
Okay, so this was already out?
I played this on Xbox.
Okay. All right.
This game is really good.
Is this on Game Pass?
This game is incredible. No, I had to buy this game. It was like $15 or something like that.
So it'll probably be on Game Pass soon then.
But this game is so good.
It looked dope,
the music was incredible. I love this game. I couldn't wait to get home to play this game. This was this is my cup of tea right here, man. Like, I got a little bit like on a little Zelda kick after playing this. I wanted to play another one. So,
yeah, this game looked dope, dude.
Really good.
All right, and then what was the next one?
That's really cool. It's coming to PlayStation, so this is worth every dime.
How much is this game? Like a $20 game, $30 game?
Yeah, it's like 20, I think.
20.
I got it on sale.
I thought this was kind of like a Dead Cells kind of game.
No, this is a full. This isn't.
It's not a 2D. Yeah, it's not.
You have lives and you just keep moving forward. This is like Zelda.
Gotcha.
This would be like a Zelda game.
For some reason, I thought it was like a roguelike kind of thing or something.
The music is good. All the character artwork, the combat, the ambiance, it's all dope. This game is this is really good stuff, man.
And it's it's produced by Devolver, right?
Devolver. Yeah, this is sick, dude. Like this is. Had I not played this yet or none about this, then this would have been my favorite thing of the show. Because that's a sick game, dude. That's incredible.
And November 23rd, man.
And Time Souls is sick too.
What the hell? Oh, that's another game that they made?
It's really cool. Yeah, they made that game too.
So it's acid
that's a boss fight game. Like this one's really good too. I have this as well.
And that's not a bad little combo. If you can get that $20 and you get 2 games, that's not that might not be too bad.
So this is made by Acid Souls then. That's their 2 games.
Yes. Yes, this game is really, really sick, man. That's worth getting for sure.
That's dope.
Now, what's this next one? Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
that car one. It's
So-
Kart Rider or something like that.
so Kart
Yeah.
Rider is pretty popular on PC, and I believe this is already on Xbox. So it's cool that it's coming to PlayStation as well.
So are some of these characters like Mega Man and some other dudes?
Nah, it's just a completely
Just lookalikes, right?
knockoff kind of game.
All right.
Completely knockoff. It's made by Nexon, so
Mhm.
they make like Maple Story and
Oh, okay.
all those kind of
All right.
games.
Yeah,
So it's that Korean game studio. So they make cutesy looking characters and stuff.
yeah.
This is
Gotcha.
like their Mario Kart, right?
Mm-hmm. You can drift.
It's available everywhere besides Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this game has been out for a couple years. This is nothing new.
Okay, so it's just another port then. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
This is a popular one. I mean,
That's
a lot of
crazy.
people do play this, but it's nothing new.
Yeah, like you're watching the state of play and you're just waiting. Okay, show me something cool. Show me
What's the
something cool.
next one?
And you're just like getting nothing cool. Yeah, you're like, what's the next one immediately? Like
Yeah.
you see it here first. I was like, okay, man, like what's the next game here? What's
Like,
coming
damn,
up
they ain't got
next,
nothing else. Yo, I was kind of like surprised. I was surprised after it ended, and I was like, damn, that's it. I feel like that shit went quick. Like
Yeah.
it was nothing that I was like, oh, I gotta like rewind. I feel like you could really fast forward through like all of this shit. Put that shit on 2-speed.
Like I don't even know what.
I don't
this-
have nothing to say.
Oh,
The
this
King
is
of
just,
Fighters
King
15?
of Fighters.
But it's more so like it's adding an extra character. Like that's
Yeah.
it. That's what you show me is
Yeah, King
one
of Fighters
character add-on.
already exists, and you're doing a state of play to show a character add-on.
Yeah, this ain't even Smash Bros. Like it's not Mortal Kombat. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, is King of Fighters like that popular? I mean, shit, it's 15 of the motherfuckers, but I mean, is it that popular?
I don't know, man. Like,
Open beta.
isn't this
Ah.
space filled too? Like, isn't everyone playing like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat? And
There's definitely
so many
enough.
fighters,
Like
man.
this isn't needed for sure. Like the fact that they're adding this stuff on, I feel like at this point, right, they had to have been a couple of pay slots. So this is the freaking Among Us game. When I saw this shit, I was like, oh, this shit is Among Us with human skins.
That shit look dope, by the way.
I was like, yeah. I mean, I was like, okay.
I like the setting.
I'll
The setting's
definitely
neat.
try to play this, yeah, because it seems like it's cool. It's like an updated environment, you know.
The setting looks really cool.
Yeah, and the fact that it's like, one person or two people are androids and then the rest of the people are actual humans. I felt like it was kind of noticeable, though, in the way that they were running, which one was an android and which one was a human. It seemed like their body swayed a little bit different.
It didn't seem like there's a voting system in this one, though. Like,
I think
I
it's
couldn't
just
understand
getting
what
killed
was
or
going
not.
on.
Yeah, I couldn't see the round scheme in this game.
Yeah.
Well,
not to say
it
there
just-
isn't one, but
Right.
we didn't get that far.
So I just
It
didn't
looked
get
like
it
you
under-
just wouldn't follow the robot into areas where you could just get killed at. It looked
Yeah,
like
but how do you
try
win
to
then?
avoid
Like,
that
is there a
motherfucker.
timer? Like Mark says, like how do you know? Like
When it's
how do you
over.
stop the personoid? Like
Yeah.
they didn't show that. They showed I felt like a lot of perspective of the personoid.
Guy ganked.
Like the personoid doing that perspective. They didn't really show
Right.
like how you beat the personoid a lot. So I was just a little confused on like how this system works, how the game.
Oh well, it looks like it's. I think I remember it saying something like there was a bunch of missions that it had, and that the people had to accomplish all of the missions, and then once they did
Just like
that,
Among
then the
Us.
round was over.
So
But the android was trying to kill everybody else and stop
how
them
the
from
heck-
completing that mission.
how the heck is she able to just kill them right in front of another player like this?
Because it's a co-op kill. So for big games, there's multiple androids.
Oh
so like
yeah,
for
yeah,
example,
that'd be two people.
so if there's two androids in a room, they can gang up on the other guy.
And they know who each other are, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure that
I
something
just
would
don't
pop
think like
up
they
over the
explain
head.
that very well. Because my first thought was like, it just seems like she's killing whenever she wants to kill. Like it didn't seem like there was any like sneaking about it. It's
Yeah.
like she's just killing
Yeah.
people constantly.
But this game looked fun. I'll give it. Out of all the games, this one looked the funnest.
Like right there in front of that guy. That's what I saw. I saw it again. It's like, what the heck's going on here?
Yeah,
Person
Right? Like
modes
every
win.
time I see someone die, it's like there's someone else in the room watching. It's like that's so weird. How do you? That's because watch this guy falls.
part's funny,
and
though.
Look, there's a dude
There's
back
that
here
person
just
back there.
watching. It's like,
but he could have been outed at the same time. That could have been
Yeah.
an end to her.
That could have been a misplay.
I
know.
know.
but like the way it's shown in the trailer, like made me think
Yeah.
like this is so weird. Like, what do you do against the personoid? I just didn't think like they were really.
Seemed like you asked out basically, but
Hey, Ray, did you ever play?
Maybe you have guns or something like that. The person
I never played it, but I did watch quite a bit. I did watch. I did watch a lot of videos of them.
That was a fun game.
Yeah, Among Us was fun.
It came out during the perfect
I'll
COVID
definitely
time.
like to play this one, and the fact that it's free on PlayStation Plus is nice.
I feel like that's a big move for this game. There needs to be a lot of players, and it needs to be as close to free as possible, like Among Us. You know, it was free on mobile. So
I think that's exactly the reason why Among Us popped off so well as it did, because it was dirt cheap and then it was free on mobile. You know what I mean? So it was just easily accessible for everybody if you wanted to give it a go. You know. This one was like Star Ocean or Ocean Star or something like that.
It's like Fantasy Star Online, right?
Yeah, something like that.
That's what I immediately thought it was when I saw this. I was like, this looks like a Fantasy Star Online, but it's Star Ocean.
Star Ocean, yeah, there you go.
So I think it's a rendition of Fantasy Star.
Yeah, I mean, it reminded me of like Final Fantasy or something. I mean, like crowd kills did work a lot, but that was just two people. I feel like if the other person getting X'd out, there's some weird shit.
I'm like, what do you mean by crowd kills? What does that mean? Like
if there's like 3 or 4 people gathered up in one area, in a room or something like that, you being the hidden person could run into that crowd and just X out one person, and nobody knows who it was because there's like 4 of us here. You just be like, oh shit, John just got killed, and you wouldn't know.
I think like that wouldn't be like, I don't know. I just think like that'd be a risk that is not something that you're like trying to do. Like maybe that works.
It works.
That shit works a lot.
Sure, it's good.
It really does.
Because
if you got 3
you can't
people
see
there
who did
and
it.
one person dies, you don't know exactly who did it. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's
especially
so
if there's more numbers.
Well,
like,
that's not very thematic then. If you're in a crowd with 5 people, and you see someone kill someone, you know who it is.
It's a little, the only thing, you're gonna see, right?
Broken.
You're just gonna see like the little cutscene of you killing the person, and then the person who you killed is gonna see that little cutscene clip of them getting killed. Nobody else sees it; they just see a person just died. So you know what I mean. So yeah, it's nothing really like spectacular. But this other one though, dropping bridges on people and shit like that, causing explosions and backfires, like yeah, that might be more thematic, as you're saying.
I watched quite a few people play it. I never seen anyone do that, so I don't know if that became like a strategy that was developed.
I did that all the time from day.
But I never saw. I watched,
and I got killed like that from day one.
A few hours of it. I never saw someone run into a room with 5
It's
people.
definitely not a move that's always done, but it is. It's definitely been done.
Yeah, I'd never seen that.
I think everybody just sticks to like the.
Every time I watch people do it, they're always trying to kill someone without being seen.
So then this next one right here, this one's a little devil within. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, this, at least it's, one of the indie games that I was looking out for. At least I could, see some more of this one. And then they had the narration and, showing us more of the map and stuff like that. I got a little better look, but I felt like this needed more. Like this would have been better giving us like a 5-minute video on this game, by itself on the PlayStation blog or something like that, or on YouTube, as opposed to throwing it in with all of these other videos.
This looks slow as F to me. Like, this looks slow.
I think you probably have the option to do like a skip. You know how like in Red Dead, you could just like speed your travel up or whatever, when you get on a carriage or something like that.
Why would you assume that you have that? It doesn't seem like you have that. It seems like there's a guy narrating, and it's like, this seems like this is part of the experience.
Maybe. I mean, as you're seeing, like you're doing stuff on the train now while you're doing there, maybe it's like setting your equipment up or whatever. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect to this one. I do like the little animation. I was
expecting this to be what this is.
What is it?
It's like slow.
I really like the art style of it.
I do too. The art looks beautiful. Like the art direction looks really beautiful. They did a really great job on that. The world looks really lush and beautiful. I agree with that. But it just looks slow.
Yeah, no doubt about
slow, dude. You haven't even done any. Like, yeah, there goes the yawn, golly.
There's the what?
There goes the yawn, man. Perfect timing.
You're so dumb.
Dude, isn't this... We haven't done anything.
Man, he's taking the scenic route, right? He's taking
okay.
Now we got to sit here, like, bumble in this car.
All right, but look, if you think about the first trailer that they showed us, right, which was nothing but him running from shit the entire time. Then they show us this. It's just giving us another rounded
And we
version.
saw this a while ago, right? At a PlayStation showcase or another state of play.
We never saw
Little
this
Devil
aspect.
Within was
No, I mean the game.
not this.
Just in
Yeah,
general.
we saw the
Just in
game,
general.
yeah. And
This
the
was
very
like 2
first
years
one.
ago, dude. Like,
yeah, when they first was
long
showing
time
like
ago.
what PlayStation games was coming out, this was like one of the ones that, hey, this is coming out soon. But then we found out it wasn't coming out this year, and it ain't coming out next year. So
it's a beautiful looking game, that's for darn sure.
yeah,
But
I like the
myself
artwork
falling
stuff.
asleep playing this game. It's so slow.
It might be something that pays attention more to like the little small details and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the art is beautiful though. I like how
Yeah,
they
it
crafted
really
this
is.
game.
It's a beautiful
It's pretty
looking
dope.
game, but
Yeah, I
just
agree.
like,
It's slow.
man, this is slow.
Hey, something
Is
just
there
happened.
anything else on here? He got kicked.
Like, oh wow, finally something happens. Like, that's just like my biggest problem with it. And then like at the end they show here's some combat. Finally something happens. So it's like I don't know, man. Like I was a little disappointed a little bit by it, even though I think it looks beautiful. I was just like, oh darn, I wasn't really expecting it to be like this mundane.
Hey man, I love fishing. Let's check this out.
I'm definitely not spending my time fishing.
The fish is slow, man.
Like I don't want to sit and look at this. I hope you're right, Marcus. I hope they have a skip button, dude, because this is slow.
I need like in Pokemon.
I feel
you
like
can
they said that
increase
there was gonna be what? What are you saying?
I need a Pokemon where the combat speed and the text speed I could turn it up to max to just
Look at
get
this.
the ball rolling.
Look at this, dude.
That's a mod.
Are you kidding me?
That's cool.
You're gonna sit here and watch it just bounce there for like
Maybe that's a
ridiculous.
cutscene, like a story cutscene or something like that. I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, that's like the world travel. That's like the world map. Looks
yeah,
like
if
to
it's
me.
like that, you definitely need to put on some running boots or something.
It's just like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect it to be that much of like a scenery simulator.
But as I see it, as I look at it, don't you think this would be a perfect game that they would just give us for PlayStation Plus,
I hope so.
Oh my gosh.
as opposed to
dude.
having us pay for it? That's it.
I don't know, man. This seems like the kind of game they want to sell, not give away. As
So
many
this is
years
coming to
they've been
PC
developing
and
it.
PlayStation. So
Is it? I thought it was PS5 and PS4. Where's
yeah,
the PC?
and PlayStation.
Oh,
Well, they're not gonna show it right here, man. This is the
Yeah,
PlayStation
I
showcase.
They're gonna show
They only
the
show
PC.
games that are playing on the PC. They don't
Yeah,
show that
that's
it's
right,
coming
Mark.
to
That's
the
right,
PC.
Mark. Peace out, Brahms.
All right, hey, thanks for stopping by, bro.
All right, so
So the next,
my grade's an F.
My grade is
F plus.
F plus because they showed a lot of free games. So I mean, I can't argue with free.
Oh man,
Yeah,
dude.
crazy.
I was
I
such
get
a
it.
disappointment.
I get this a C minus. I
Oh,
get it
See,
solid
how did it
C-.
pass for you, man? How did it
How
pass?
did that
Because-
pass?
Because I got to see some more of the Little Devil Within, and then I got to see a game that I was not expecting to come out, which was Deathverse Let It Die. So because of those two things, I give it a C. Granted, would I have loved to have seen something else? Yes, but I can't give this a total F, man. I at least enjoyed two of the games that I saw. Now the other shit
Yeah.
I could have done without.
As far as
I
like,
enjoyed the
as-
games I saw, but that doesn't mean
as-
that.
Yeah, as far as like PlayStation showcases, not showcases, state of plays go, this is an F.
Yeah,
Just because like you saw something like it was not. We should not allow this to be a pass. Like as a community, I don't think we should be tolerating this as a pass. That's my
Well, I
opinion.
mean, you got
And it
got
looks like-
passes as a D.
And it looks
You got
like the
passes as a
community
D.
agrees. Looks like the community agrees. I'm gonna go ahead and lend my vote to the list here. Yeah, the
It's
community
like
thought it was an F too. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was,
All right,
you can't
man.
say this passed, man. We have to vote here and say this was trash. They have to hear our voice.
yeah. It was. There's no blockbusters here, man. It was just letdowns.
I couldn't tolerate that as a pass, man.
All right,
Anyways,
so
Month
for
of
the
November.
so for the next topic, the PS games in November. This one was kind of like a basic, like a given. You know what I mean? Once
These
they
are
showed
good,
us
man.
the PS Plus
I
shit.
agree with Mark, man.
But yeah, I mean, when I'm looking at them, I thought it was solid. I mean, I obviously Knockout City. I thought that shit was free already. So
it has a free demo version.
Game
it has
Pass.
a free time trial. I bought Knockout City the day it came out on the PlayStation, and I bought it on PC. I like.
Oh, you already purchased it?
I bought this the day it came out last year or earlier this year. It came out like in February, I think. Or,
how much you pay?
I think it was only like $10. It's cheap. Now it's cheap. Okay. It was like 10 or 15, and I bought a key.
It needs to be free then, in order for people to like start playing it a lot, right?
No, this is super popular, Stone.
This is an awesome game. Dude.
People love this game. This is a highly rated game, and this was on Game Pass. I downloaded it. I really wanted to play it, but I never got around to it because it's a multiplayer game. So I kind of want to be. I kind of got me personally. I got to be like in a mood to like really want to play multiplayer to get in there. But I wanted to play this because it was very well rated. Actually, like this is a very popular game. This is cool.
Well, I guess you have it now, so maybe awesome that'll give a chance for
now I own it.
The WLG crew to get together and maybe play a game or two or something like that on there. I was cool with the what's that other Pokemon like dodgeball game, like Dodgeball Academia or something like that?
Yeah, Dodgeball Academia
on Xbox. Yeah, I played that one, so I don't mind checking it out and trying it out and stuff like that. See how
this is really popular, dude. I think this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then for the second game that you got the First Class Trouble, which we just saw, and for that to be this game is not out yet, right? Not on PC or anything. So this is PS day Plus, one on PS Plus.
Yeah, day and date.
That's dope. Yep.
This is
although
cool,
I wish they would have given
I'm
us
really
another
interested
one
in
and then had introduced that First Class Trouble. That would have been nice as like a fourth game or something like that to get for free.
This one this appeals to me more. For Among Us, I never really played Among Us. I wasn't hip on like the setting and the graphics, even though that I know it's like a ton of fun. This more so appeals to me because it's got like that really nice, fascinating setting. I love the setting in a spacecraft that looks like 50s. Like I think it's really cool, really well realized. It's got a good feel to it. I hope this is what's fun.
Yeah, and then for the last game that they showed,
dude,
was I guess this game. More.
This is
so it's Kingdom of Amalur: The Re-Reckoning. So this one, I think like what it was like 2 years ago, and they had done the remake on it, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I enjoyed Kingdoms of Amalur a while back, and I had fun playing it, but I definitely wasn't going to buy it again, as a remake because it just didn't resonate that high with me.
I came close.
To buy it again.
Because I didn't quite finish it when I first played it, when we played it together. You and I both got it on the PS3.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't finish it. And so when I saw they were remaking it, it's not a remake, but it's a remaster. Right. I was like, did I really like that game a lot? I might consider getting it. Now that it's free, like I'm stoked. Yeah, like all these games, I don't know any of these games. So this is like, I'm with Mark. This is fantastic. I think it's a fantastic
good grab.
Yeah, and then a really good game. Really fun.
I almost bought this
game. Perfect.
I almost bought this, but I ended up getting Dragon's Dogma instead, and I'm glad.
I remember that game. Yeah,
because I was like, I want to play an older RPG that I skipped, so I'm glad I didn't buy it because hey, got it for free.
This one's fantastic, Mark, and like it's plug and play, man. Like because I know like we're limited on time. Like you're in the action like quick, and it's basically action constantly. Like this is really good. I'm probably gonna play this actually. I'm probably definitely gonna play that.
Yeah. And so this is a free game?
Yeah, the VR games. We get the
Persistence?
You get 3 VR games for free.
Oh, so this is what they were talking about. We talked about like a couple of podcasts ago that they were going to give us like 3 extra VR games. That's what's up.
And you get to download these, and you have until January 2nd to download these ones.
Oh, so they're giving us a long time.
Yeah.
I think they might be trying to ramp up and give us a little VR action coming up, man. For them to give us these little VR games right here, they might be trying to get us prepped. Like, hey, January is when the PS2, the PSVR 2 comes out or something.
Like, this wasn't too bad looking either. Like this game.
Yeah, you have to put that on.
It just seemed like there was lots of horror games for the VR games. I was going to ask you guys as I was looking at these games.
Yeah.
Like they were all like horror, and one of them Biohazard. People are talking about Biohazard. It seems like a lot of the games that people think are good, like The Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners, was also really popular for VR.
That was good, bro. That was
like
good.
A lot of people like.
I'm mad that I bought this game already and they giving it to us for free. I'm like, damn, man. Like I couldn't wait for this game
really
to come on the PSVR, and now they're giving it to us for free.
This looks
so
excellent.
I hope that these guys do a DLC if they haven't already. I hope that they do a DLC. I really want you guys to, maybe find a PSVR or something like that.
But what I was gonna say is like, it seems like every VR game that's like successful is always like a horror game. I feel like that's been like the only avenue that people have been really able to take advantage of the VR aspect is like horror.
Blood and Truth was rated really high.
Blood and Truth was like any other way to like take advantage of like the VR medium other than just like scary, like, oh wow,
like Beat Saber, that was a pretty decent game.
Beat Saber's fire, but like I said, Blood and Truth, that's an action game, Blood and Truth, and that one was rated really high. Also,
like physical games, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, more like action or something like that. You gotta be doing a lot, obviously, for it to be interesting. But that Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, man, like shit was like you could take a knife and you could tap the side of a metal pole to attract the freaking zombie to come to you, and then you can hide behind something.
That's dope.
And shake him when he comes around the corner.
That's really dope.
I've seen different ways to play that shit. That shit is fire. Like I need to pull my headset out and play that shit. Man.
I just don't think I'm ever gonna. I can't imagine myself buying a PSVR, but these are really.
They'd have to lower the price. I mean, they charge you the whole fucking console for it, damn near. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's so expensive. Only reason I got it is because my wife bought it for me for like Christmas or something like that. Otherwise, I probably would have never gotten it just because it's so expensive.
A game like this that they're showing like doesn't seem like it really makes much of a difference being VR or not. Where like
this game?
Yeah, this game. Where like
I don't know. I think
game really takes advantage of VR.
I think it would be really fun to fight, but I don't know.
But I think this would be probably fun just playing with the controller.
Probably.
Like, I don't see how like it's really that much different on VR versus like Saints and Sinners, like that whole scary zombie aspect and like the fear really, and Biohazard, Resident Evil, like those play really well in VR. Like they're a whole different experience in VR. I don't know if this would be like that big of an experience change.
Yeah.
I just don't know. But
this reminded me of a mobile game, to be honest. If you played Elder Scrolls Blades,
it
look exactly like this. You swipe it; it's the same thing.
Because they're giving you the arrows and stuff. Maybe that's for like the beginners. You know what I mean? Maybe. They're telling you where to swipe and shit. Like, I hope that shit ain't on there just like for every version. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want you to tell me all that.
Yeah, but good list of games, man.
Yes.
This gets an A. This gets an A.
This is an A. I agree.
November is going to be a dope.
This was really good. I like all these right here a lot.
The only problem is how you going to top this for December, man? This like it's Christmas season. They got to give us Christmas gifts, right? How they going to top this gift?
They always seem to give me something I want. Not like all three. But usually at least one of them is like something I really want. But I'm big time happy with this month. Cool stuff.
But yeah, and then for the last topic, we got Returnal finally giving us an update. And Ray, this happens to be the update that you were complaining for, that you really wanted to see. Right? I mean, being able to suspend a cycle. I don't know why they fucking gave us a trailer that was like 2 minutes and showed us all this photo shit. Like we really gave a fuck. Like the only thing they needed to show was that you could suspend the cycle. Like they could have made a 30-second clip that you could suspend. A dude playing it and then he suspends it and then he goes. Like.
Yeah, the suspend,
that's all I needed to see.
The suspend really got me excited. that helps boost the score for me quite a bit. Like being able to walk away, put it down and walk away,
and not worry about your whole mission just being tanked. Yeah,
dude, it happens quite often. Like I've been playing some games on my PlayStation, and I'm like used to them. I put it to sleep.
Yeah,
and I come back and it's been rebooted. They did a tiny update, and it's like, dude, that is so annoying.
Yeah,
like what was I playing? I think it was like something I was playing. I can't remember what it is now. I think it was Deathloop. and it just kept like restarting on me. So it's like I had to restart over that section of the day. It wasn't like that big of a pushback, but it was just a little annoying. I'm like, I couldn't imagine if this was Returnal and I was like on a 4-hour run. I would be. That was just absolutely. That was like a taboo that they wouldn't that they would not have that.
Yeah, that there's no way to even like partial save on that. I mean, today I was just chilling at the house and I was talking with my wife and we didn't even notice that the power had gone out for like
on that too. Yep.
And then the power came back on and we was like, oh shit, the power went off. And all I was thinking was like, damn, my PlayStation. You know, I was playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Oh, but I saved, so I'm good. You know what I mean? But if I was playing Returnal, I'd be assed out, bro.
Exactly.
My whole shit would have been done.
It's so
that'd have been devastating if I had gone like really far.
Or if you shared a console with somebody, you're a kid, you got a family. It's like, dude, you can never progress in this game, you know?
Right,
so
because you got to pass, you got to change the game. I think they definitely need to update the freaking software and let us do like a stasis mode or something like that on the games. You know, give us like a quick resume like Xbox has, because that shit is so annoying that I can't even go to a media or something like that. I can't even go to Funimation without my game just closing completely.
I agree, Stone. I don't know why PlayStation hasn't added a quick resume. Like I love it on the Xbox. It's such a it seems like that's a simple thing with the hard drive and RAM we have. That they can't have something like that. It's so weird.
I feel like it should just be a staple on both of these new consoles. Like I don't know that they gotta be, you know, put in the works.
I mean, that's how PC works. I'm playing a game and I just minimize the screen, go to YouTube and
do something else.
Minimize it. Like you're just suspending everything all the time on a PC. Like, that just seems like a standard feature, but you can't on your PlayStation. You gotta shut it down. The app needs to close to start a new application. It's like, dude.
Right.
That's frustrating.
And it doesn't even tell you like, hey, do you want to leave this? Because it'll close. You remember how I used to do that on PS4? When you go into like a certain setting or something like that, it will pull up a little box that will tell you, hey, if you go over here, it's gonna close this game. Are you sure you want to leave this? And you'd be like, oh nah, or you'd be like, yes, or whatever. It doesn't even give this to you. If I switch to Funimation, it just lets me do it. And then like I try to go back to the game, it's like, oh shit, it's closed.
Yeah, it doesn't even remind you anymore. Dude, like when I was watching this though, this little trailer they released, I felt like they were trolling us, man. Because when I saw that, I was like, "Are you serious? This is what the update is? Just a freaking photo mode?"
Yeah, the mad crazy photos. Yeah,
and then it's like, psych, it's actually the save feature, and I was like, "Oh, you saved this trailer because this was about to be like a total failure."
Yeah, they knew what they was doing when they gave you the whole minute and 30 of just photos.
They were trolling, dude.
Suspending. Yeah, they knew exactly what they were doing, bro. Like, I mean, the game is nice. It's really nice. You know what I mean? It's you know, it got vibrant colors and all that shit. But you did not have to show me 8 different ways of how to do the photo mode. Like that was like just unnecessary.
It's like they really wanted to show off how pretty their enemies and stuff looks, but it's like, dude, this is not what anyone wanted.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna use this, huh?
Yo,
I said, hey, what's up, Squid? We forgot to say hi. He said
Squid?
Saint and Sinners is amazing.
It is, bro.
$5 on eBay for Knockout City. Yep.
Well, Saint and Sinners looks amazing. Like when you watch that trailer, like it looks really, really cool. Really cool, honestly. So it's like that seems like a great game, but it's just gonna be, it's gonna be close. You know, if I ever get a PlayStation VR, I just don't know. I don't know if I
wait for the VR too.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for the VR. If I ever do get one, it'd be a VR too. But
yeah, for sure.
It's just like, man, I just don't know. I want it to play everything. Like I really want my VR to be able to like be an extension of my PS5. Not like a separate console. I want it to be like a true extension.
Like every game has that option.
Every game has the option.
It's like a remote play machine in your head.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That'd be pretty dope. Yeah, for sure.
But
so that's all we got for the topics today. It was nice and light. We tried to keep it under an hour and see how that'll work and whatnot, especially during these these weekdays and stuff. I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow for my son's birthday, so I needed to move the podcast up or whatever. I can't be going live at Disneyland. Y'all wouldn't be able to hear me if I did that. So.
Nice, man.
But
I've been wanting to go to Disneyland myself.
Those Disneyland prices just went up again, man.
Yeah, dude. Them things is they taxing for sure. So it's one of those things, yeah. But yeah, so thanks everybody for dropping in and chatting with us and hanging out with us and whatnot. We appreciate you guys. If you haven't yet, when you see this video, go ahead, like the video as well. Check out the all of our previous videos. Check out the anime. Have you guys see the little anime recommendation that I put out? Y'all gotta check them out, man. Like,
it's so funny to me, man. Like everyone, like a lot of the comments were like, "Oh, I like Hunter x Hunter." Like, I think what you were trying to do is you were trying to recommend animes that are obscure that no one may have
put them
heard of.
on something. Yeah,
We've all heard of Naruto. We've all heard of Hunter x
and
Hunter.
DBZ
We've
and
all
stuff
heard
like
of
that.
DBZ. Yeah, we've all watched these. You're trying to put people on the things that they might not know about. So that was dope.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So but yeah, until next week, we'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
Peace.
See ya.
I love you, me.